seeking a piece of reason, shaping a peaceless season, reason to keep believing, waking the beast to sleeping. Like a spring step back, two step, one, two, three. Fantasy, no more than a test. Ever feeding off the fallacy, creating this mess deep down inside this big machine with all of the rest. Break free to phase electricity. Time turning up the voltage. Time turning on the always. No time enough to hold. Turning back to where we began. Turn it to selectors, test. No escaping from this waking dream, no hope for advance. You see, the mortal core is serving up for the spring. Unwind, too slow, too quick, too much to believe. You fail the test, ever forging all new fantasies, creating more mess direct. Through this brick machine with all of the rest. DC, dying, electricity.
That transition could have gone much better, I think. But a good song is still a good song. So, let's not bother, let stuff like that bother us. Sure, I'll get better at these production aspects as we keep going at this streaming business, as it's called. But today we're here to play more of this weird fucking game we started on Friday, The Forgotten City. I'm just gonna set it up real quick. And yay, we are going to just transition to this and just make sure you can see my face, because who doesn't want to see my face, am I right? And there I am. Continue as keychain. Let's get right back into it. For those who might have missed the last time I played it, the whole idea of this game is that I'm stuck in this mysterious city that's stuck in the past somehow. And like anyone that commits a sin is going to get everyone else killed.
Magistrate's orders.
Yo, what's up?
What is it, citizen?
Handsome.
What business is that of yours? A lot of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better?
Sounds like you don't want me
it's
looking
not
for
that. We all care for Scintilla. She is, or was, a lovely young woman. But I learned long ago not to dwell on things beyond my control. Or to try
some
not
very
to.
nice coffee along with this today.
But I don't want to seem obstructive. If you have questions, ask away.
Did you know anything suspicious? Did you notice anything suspicious before she went missing?
Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better, though, I suppose. Fine.
Alright, let's talk about something else, and I'll be going now because
Alright.
I don't want to make that bluff.
Wow. Isn't that a big long bow?
Caveat emptor. That's a pretty famous saying actually. Buyer beware. Livia still.
Friend, you have given me hope. May you follow in the footsteps of her.
We also discovered that this whole city thing might be some form of an afterlife. She weeps where the water flows. I'll try and get that flower actually. Jumping from here will get me killed. This game has fall damage, which really threw me off guard the first time I tried to jump. Don't see anything, don't hurt anyone, don't. Whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish, evidently. See how I can even get that. There has to be a way, right? Oh hey, what's this? Wrong. God damn it. Still not used to this. Yeah. Oh, it's here again. You've been here. May the gods be kinder to you than they were to us, stranger. Okay. Let's figure out how we can get that flower, right? What happens if I just jump into the water? Hey, look at that. I can't get that flower from you. And I don't think I see a way out of here actually. Might have made a huge mistake here. Yeah, something to find. Ooh, hello. What's this? Oh no, never mind. I thought there would be a secret passage or something. Can I get up here? I can get up here. That's fine. That's good, I guess. But where to now? I think I'm stuck, weirdly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can just get on this fucking... Yep. Oh, hello. 500 denarius. That's great. How much does that leave me with? Like, because I should have 1,000. Oh, hey. Stairs. Wow, how would I miss this? So fucking stupid of me. Find me, okay. No, do not draw weapons in public. Let's find that priestess. She should be in the bathhouse still, I think. Let's see. Is she still here? Oh, she's not. Should go look for her. Ah, well, let's go. Hey. What is this? Always remember the watching. The statues, yeah. Where's the priestess? No. I also have to talk to the Greek dude about where I can find a Greek fragment of a thing.
A fellow traveler
Yo!
from a far... I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst.
I know you want to know where I am from, but I really want to ask you some questions.
My friend, your words intrigue me more and more. But yes, very well. Ask me what you will.
Do you know where I might find a Greek plaque?
And in a city full of Romans, you are asking me? Because I am Greek. Let me tell you something about Greeks and Romans. My name is Georgios, yes. But the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios, and they think, ah, he must mean Georgius. Good Roman name. They do this all the time. They take Hades and call him Pluto, Persephone, Proserpina. I am flattered that they copy our ideas, but names? Do they want credit for making it all up? Do they want to forget where it came from? At first, I pull my hair out.
What hair?
After a while, I give up, and I become Georgius the Roman. I accept the world is Roman now. Plus, I have no hair left to pull.
Okay.
But my point is this. If you want to know who stole an old Greek name, look no further than the sticky-fingered Romans. The plague you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other than Douli. He cannot help it. Like a typical Roman, he likes shiny things, especially those that once belonged to my people.
Of course.
Besides, it makes him happy. So I say, let him keep it. I believe he still has it with him, in his cell, just opposite the Temple of Demeter.
Junkless Sam just followed me. Thanks for the follow. Alright, let's figure out. Let's go talk to Dooley. Figure out what's going on there. He listens with the ears, okay. As soon as I figure out who he is.
Hello? Hello? Have we met before? Do you
About the
like
Greek
it?
plaque in your cell.
It's shiny, innit? It makes me happy just looking at it.
May I please have it?
If I gave it to you, then I wouldn't have it anymore, and I'd be sad. But it's mine, and I really like it. I want to keep it.
All right. What's it going to take for you to give it to me?
Well, if you get me out of here,
Okay.
then I wouldn't need it anymore because I'd already be happy. Then you could have it, and you'd be happy too.
Let me talk to the magistrate about getting you out of here.
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Then maybe it's time we had a new magistrate.
Like Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. Me a doll and everything.
So all I need to do is persuade everyone to vote for Galerius.
Yeah, Galerius will let me out. Then you can have my plaque and everyone will be happy.
Alright, I'll be going now. The amphitheater, right? Yep.
The many
Oh, no.
shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Alright then. I shouldn't have stolen that, clearly. This game looks interesting. Yeah, this game is very, very interesting because, well, I fucked up, but the whole point is like, if someone commits a sin, everyone's gonna die for it, and like you're stuck in this time loop to figure out why this is the case. And what makes it... I died. What makes it really interesting is that, like, you're a modern person, like, you're from current year, and you get stuck in this ancient Roman city. And even you can't commit sins, as, like, I can't steal that.
Salve.
Cool. How far back did I get pushed
Keep an
back?
eye out for
Oh, not
Scintilla,
too
will
far back. I just have to go and talk to Georges and Dooley. Oh god, okay. There's fire damage. Like, I have a whole bunch of objectives, really. And I have to, like, figure out how to actually, you know, do those. Or even if I want to do those. Because except for the main objective of causing a time paradox, I don't think there's actually anything else I need to do. Need, strictly. Want, yes. And my face is covering half the objectives. I still, for the life of me, can't find a good place to keep the webcam. You know, the top right. But then the conversation options show up in the top right. So that gets fucky. I mean... So, it's very narrative heavy. It's very narrative heavy. There's some action stuff, but from what I've seen, like, the action stuff is, first of all, very simple. Second of all, very minimal. And seems to be optional, but I don't know how optional it is. I've done one combat bit, but like, I had to go out of my way to do it.
I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner.
I'm gonna skip through this stuff because I already spoke to him. I should quick save more often. A lot of the game is just having conversations. A lot of the game is just having conversations.
Hello? Hello?
Tell me about the plaque again.
Do you like... Galerius. Like... Yeah. Bye-bye.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna quick save. And... So, like, it's kinda like Life is Strange in that, like, you're mostly just talking to people, but, like, it's kinda... Like, in more ways, it's not really like Life is Strange, because you're solving a massive puzzle here. You're not just following a story around. The game isn't just taking you for a ride. Like, you are an active participant in this.
Ave again.
Did you find what you need?
Can I ask you some questions about escaping the underworld?
Certainly.
I heard some more whispers.
Tell me, has she told you anything that might lead you to the way out?
She said, wade against the current and her tears run through the city. And she weeps where the water flows.
That is strange. There are no rivers here.
I mean, depends on what you get frustrated by, right? Like, if you are in any way interested by history,
As far as I can tell, water
this is a great
flows
game.
into the
And like,
city from
if you like
Ashland
talking to
into
people and
one
getting their stories, that kind of stuff, it's really, really fun to actually
If that's
figure
the
out
current she's
this world.
talking about, then perhaps you need to get into the upper cistern somehow. I vaguely recall wondering what was in there, but the door at the back of the great temple.
A lot of
locked
this
up
is-
tight. You might be able to get a key from the magistrate, but if that doesn't work, let me know if you've.
Right, let's see. Let's talk to Sentius. Yes, I'll find you. Fucking statues. Jesus Christ.
Father,
Hey, Sentius, talk to me, my man.
we're finally alone. I assume you.
Yes, I know all this shit. I'm Kichin, we've had this conversation before.
Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule. I must have with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, is that about right?
I couldn't stop it from broken. Okay, I broke it.
You broke it.
I just want to see what I mean, that's true, really.
Just wanted. What is wrong with you? Do you fancy yourself as mortar, holding the threads of our fate in your hands? Look, it's.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, it's not a singular puzzle that you're solving. You're just trying to figure out how this whole place works like clockwork. Because it does work like clockwork. Like, have you played the Outer Wilds? Not the Outer Wilds. Juggler Sam.
I
Yeah,
think it's best if I hang on
Yep.
to it.
What? Why?
You mean to ask, why am I unwilling to trust a newly arrived non-citizen with access to our...
Okay, so Outer Wilds is another game you should check out. But, like, I would have drawn comparisons to Outer Wilds, but
out of the question.
since you haven't played it, I can't really bring that comparison up. You should play Outer Wilds. It's really good. One of the best games I played in recent times. Straight up. Guess I'll have to find another way in.
I'm beginning to wonder if the culprit we're looking for might, after all this...
I'm getting into that system with or without your help.
I doubt that very much, since I'll be keeping the key around my neck at all times from now on. But in any case, was there something else?
I'd like you to release Julie.
Julius. Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been.
What exactly did he do?
Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you... Yes. But it was not so long ago, during the Republic. The law of the 12 Tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities.
That's not a good thing.
Here, we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be
Coming
taken
out of
away
union,
from all
different
of
Fabian.
us,
Thanks for your
were he to be released and commit the crime.
Okay, so,
The man has no
I mean,
self-discipline.
thanks.
or
I mean, that's my
comprehension of what is going on
goal,
around,
to introduce
and
more
is
weird
an
and cool games to more
incorrigible
people, right?
rule
But
breaker.
Outer Wilds is fun. You might like Outer Wilds because there's no combat in that game at all. It's all about exploring this handcrafted solar system. It's wonderful.
Is there something else?
I better get back to it. I'm gonna try something dumb. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna see if I can.
Don't be so foolish. If you kill me, we all die. Allow me to explain.
Your soul? That's great because I mean,
When
okay.
discovered the ritual to Proserpina,
Without
the
spoiling anything,
instructions
Outer Wilds
told
is one of those
me
games I
about
wish I could just
paradoxes. The
forget
crux
I've played, so I could just play it with a fresh mind again. But sadly, that's
history in
just not
such a
possible.
way that
Maybe
your
like a
very
decade later or
being
something.
is impossible. You will have created a paradox. To illustrate, when the golden rule is broken, if you manage
Okay, so-
the same, if I
Yes. Okay. Cool. So I killed everyone who died, and I returned to my original timeline with no way back.
indeed,
I might need to rethink this. I'm still gonna try and kill him. Just from further away. Okay, no.
The
That didn't work
many
out.
shall
Quick load. That dumb idea didn't work out at all.
Citizen.
Yeah, okay. You gotta convince people to vote for another guy, but then there's this third guy and okay, so they have an election that's gonna happen. I need to kind of weirdly rig that election so that the right people win. The right people. I don't know who's right and who's wrong, honestly. Fuck it, I'm just gonna make a way in here. This is the only weapon you get. A bow that if you shoot something, if you shoot the right thing, it turns it to gold. Currently, I'm stuck in the rut of games like Stardew Valley and Grounded. Gotta get out. I mean, like, are you a fan of like survival games? Like, I can recommend. Like, I played many games. I'd be happy to recommend something if like more to your taste. If this might be too weird for you, for people, right?
Eggshells, yes. No more should you. Did you just scale the wall to my villa somehow? I must remember to have words with that buffoon Domitius. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
So you're Quintus?
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
You have one green and one blue eye. Just take a description in its in this execution order from Emperor Nero.
You mean my heterochromia?
Survival games. They'll have like foraging and building options. I find it attractive and I'm lost for months. So I'm personally like survival games are like one of my two blind spots because I've never really been able to get into them too much unless I'm playing with friends or something. I can't play them solo at all. But Valheim is like one of those games that, despite not really being a fan of the genre, even I found myself enjoying quite a bit. So if you haven't tried that, maybe you try that. Valheim, pretty good. I love the look also. It's gone for a lo-fi, low-res low poly look. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, actually, like, a friend and I play Valheim once every 2 or 3 months or something. We might actually stream that. I don't know. I'm still new to this. Yeah, right? Like, Valheim's got this really good look to it. It's just weird. Like, the screenshots just don't do it any justice, honestly. Like, the game looks so much better with that look in motion. Apparently, Quintus also suffers from delusions of grandeur.
Well, I am not suffering from any delusions, as today's election will firmly establish.
My mistake, now, man. Alright, so I want you to withdraw from the election.
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited
Yes.
and then make outrageous demands?
Yes.
Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
Because if you don't, I'm going to kill you.
You fool.
the many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I'm just going to quick load. I don't want to do the whole time loop again. And my save isn't that far behind.
Thank you.
Oh, it's right here. It's right to do. Yo.
Did you just... Well...
I'm just going to do the Quintus bits quickly so that...
I like...
Get through it. Apparently,
Well,
yes.
Unlikely, because it's simply...
Alright, so I want you to draw from election. Never mind. So, okay, what's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
What will you do if you win?
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
How will you do that?
By declaring there's no such thing as the
Oh no, okay, so
golden
people are just gonna
rule.
die instantly.
It's a
Great.
children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie?
What makes you think it's not
The
real?
person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the golden rule is real?
The golden rule is definitely real. Like, we know this.
Nonsense. There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
Okay, so what are the options here? What would it take to prove to you it's real? Books, notes?
Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read. As if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down.
I mean, he's not wrong, right? I found a book called The Myth of the Golden Rule. Whoever wrote it obviously died because they refused to accept the golden rule.
You mean that book next to a golden statue in the theatre? Tell me, how do you know that statue wasn't put there by Sentius himself? You can't know, can you?
I'm reliving the same day over and over again. The golden rule is broken each time.
What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations. He won't get away with this much longer.
It's too cynical. Tell him the truth. I did. I told him the truth, but like it doesn't work. I mean, what are they gonna believe, right? This weirdo wearing a shirt and trousers walked in. Yeah, exactly. Right, this guy. I mean, his arguments are valid, right? You can't prove the golden rule without dying, without getting everyone killed. So how can you really prove it? Even if I can't prove it, if I'm right, then accepting it will avert disaster. If I'm wrong, then accepting it will make the city a better place. Isn't that a good thing?
I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish.
I can see nothing I say is going to convince you.
True, but that is simply because you are mistaken.
I mean, honestly, he's still not arguing from a place of good faith, but he's not arguing in good faith. You don't just straight up assume the other person's wrong if you want to have a real debate. But yeah. You know a way out of
I'm
here?
afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
What do you think about the golden rule?
You mean the children's fable?
You get additional info? No, so, you don't get additional info, you just get what you've learned so far. Thankfully, your knowledge and your equipment doesn't reset. Like, your inventory doesn't reset, so you keep the stuff you've had. The stuff you found and stuff, but like, it's just that like, the day resets, so like everything that's going to happen on a schedule. Like, this day, when it comes to an end, the election will happen. So that's a big one. Any idea where I'd find a Roman plaque?
Look, if I had a Roman plaque in my possession, I'd be happy to sell it to you, but I don't, so I can't.
Fair enough. I'll be going now.
You can see yourself out.
I'm still going to snoop all over your house though.
This time, there's a key just beside it.
I'm going to be snooping all over your house before I leave.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and...
So nice of him to just give me the keys to his house, right?
Elected your magistrate.
Honestly, if it wasn't for his whole, like, abolish the golden rule thing, I would have I'd probably vote for this guy.
And now...
Cats are purple as they were before modern orange carrots were
I
cultivated.
make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve.
Note from Ulpius.
Yes.
Eating mode. Ulpius to his lost love, may God watch over you. Please know that I held on as long as I could, but without you, my life is meaningless. I only hope we meet again in Gan Eden.
Fearing simply to live and breathe because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. Yes, remember my first act. My first act as...
Note from Yulia. Suicide note. Okay. Julia to her captors Malleolus and Claudia curse you to the depths. By the time you read this, I'll already be dead, because death is preferable to another day in death bondage to you. May vultures. Yeah, so we know that getting major Groundhog Day, Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah, it is very Edge of Tomorrow, Groundhog Day. So, oh yeah, this dude is supposed to be a loan shark. Hey, it's glad to see someone else saw Edge of Tomorrow. That movie is very underrated, I think. Is there another note? No other notes. Yo, before I leave, I'd like to talk to you about this one lady committing suicide.
You again. What is it now?
Oh, I can't talk to him about the suicide. Cool.
I trust you can see yourself out through the...
Honestly, I think I might have to just fucking get another person into the election and... have them win. And... this dude. Okay, so... follow the bridge. To be steep from the upper system. You gotta get... I need to get into the upper system. Yes, Vanishing Act. What happened to Centilla? Steal this. I don't want to steal this. Create a time paradox. That's my ultimate goal. I have no idea whose house I just entered. Oh. Why do I have so many fucking ways? Okay. Yes, I'm trying. Jesus. I wonder, can wildlife commit sins considering they don't understand, they don't have the concept of sin? Minerva, Roman goddess of strategy. I'd leave it there. It is fun that like no one's mind is blown from the goddamn like fucking regular ass torch I have.
Isn't the Great Temple majestic?
Is that the Great Temple? I should probably figure out a way to get there somehow. And there's the aqueduct, so the cistern should be somewhere. I've been to that mansion. That's the one combat bit I had to do. Very basic combat, honestly, like nothing fancy. What's here? I guess there's a, toilet. Communal public toilets. These holes must be designed for use with the sponge on a stick. People fucking graffitiing on toilets. Always remember they're watching. Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. What is this shit talking going on? Fucking poor Theophilus. I still do have to get around to finding a bakery where I saved a woman's life. Yes. Is this bakery? No, this is not a bakery. Shopping list. Decius plans to buy once he's escaped. Villa on the Aventine Rome, 2-horse chariot. Seat on the Senate, 4-horse chariot. Villa on the Bay of Naples, 10-horse chariot. 12 slave girls, pale and plump. Yep, this dude is a fucking creep. It's a shame I can't just straight up kill him. Piece of shit he is. He's price gouging for medicine. And how shitty can you get, really? Let's see if settings. Oh, there's an objective guide. Let's see. Egyptian plagues. That fucking flower, I can't even get that shit. So first I have to convince this dude to enter the election, then I have to convince a bunch of people to vote for him in the election. And then I can ask her to maybe call the election early. Galerius, no, you're not Galerius, right? No, Georgius, what's up?
Hello again. I hope that...
I like this dude's happiness is infectious, I will say. How do I get that fucking flower? Yeah, shut up. There's no fucking climbing system in this game. Can I climb on you, my man? I cannot climb on him. Hey, there's a chest here. Huh. Give me the money. Okay, let's see. It's time to elect. Okay, the election's time's up. I'm actually curious about how this is going to go down. Because honestly, like, of all the ways I've had to loop the time, like, I just still haven't had to do the time loop. Hey, where are you guys running to? I haven't, like, been through a whole day, as it were. Oh, the amphitheater. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see how the full day time loop works, because I still haven't seen that. What about the priestess? You know, I haven't been. I haven't been up this. Should try that next time.
Body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus.
I didn't know the dude's first name was Sextus, goddammit.
As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Malleolus.
Decius.
Malleolus.
Galerius.
I abstain. I'm just here to observe.
Virgil.
Malleolus.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
And finally, Domitius.
Malleolus. Who else?
Citizens, you have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Marcus Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
Hail, Magistrate Malleolus. I said, hail, Magistrate Malleolus. That's more like it.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. No more shall you walk on eggshells.
And let's see how this dissolution of the golden rule works out.
Because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. The myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt to deceive us all, Sentius is hereby found guilty of treason against the Empire.
What? I have committed no crimes. This is madness.
His sentence: to fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius. Here and now for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Wait, I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies. It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Alright, it's time to bolt. Let's run. I have to run back to the portal I came into to do the time loop bit. These statues are gonna come to life and kill me. Everyone really. Let's go back. Ah yes. Next episode of Doctor Who. Hey Syrinx. Alright, we're back at the start of the day. Should probably save the game.
Salve,
I have to
friend.
convince this dude to
Mind
run for
telling
election.
me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
I need you to take care of some things urgently.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Come to life only if you look at them? No, so if someone commits a sin, the statues are gonna come to life and kill everyone. No, this is not a Blink thing. It's not a Weeping Angels thing. It's like if anyone commits a sin, everyone pays for it. They get killed. Rufus is becoming agitated because of his rheumatism, but if you give him some of the willow bark, it'll calm him down. I need to stop Phoebia from entering the empty shrine. Tell the new arrival. We'll find what's important.
Alright, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
Okay, this is cool. So I can actually offload some of my side quests to this dude.
Poor guy.
Oh, look at Twitch chat
My
behaving
uncle
itself.
was a
Yeah, it's behaving
big
itself, which is pretty
doctor,
cool.
and he ended up
I'm
killing
so happy.
himself. Alright, got it.
Now go as fast as you can.
But once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
This is cool. I can just make him do the side questy stuff as I figure out more and more about the city. That's cool. I didn't know this, huh? I want to I want to talk to this woman. Chill her out again.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the
So
world,
Livia has had
through
an
this
existential
place
crisis when she realized we're stuck in the
all
underworld.
souls, but it does not notice. Say it. Then I thought I had. I must apologize. He gives. And now we share a secret. You have given me hope. May you follow.
Poor Liv, yeah. But hey, at least you can give her some peace of mind by letting her know that at least she was right. She's not going insane. Oh yeah, I want to try. I want to try climb up that amphitheater and that pillar in the amphitheater. See what's there. The chest, awesome. $1,000. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Please don't die. Okay, thank God. How does something that already have? I presume you two know each other. I had a bunch of rocks moving on, whatever the fuck. That opened up a new place to go to. You know, I still haven't been up here. Let's check out what's up here. Okay, this is here. This is an old execution and torture technique called breaking on the wheel. It's pretty fucked up what they used to do this. Let's explore. Are you going to turn your head? Yes. Okay, so this is the way into the lock shrine. Wooden carving with the symbol of a fish carved into it. Looks like it might be religious in nature. Half-eaten loaf of bread. Still fresh, whoever owns it probably hasn't finished it. I'm not gonna steal that shit. Stone disc. Circular stone disc with the symbol of a fish carved into it. Looks like it might be religious in nature. Okay, so, I don't know how to get past this, so we'll come back at another time. Yo. Everyone's life is a joke, Sam. Let's go down, see what's this way. Oh, just moving on. I'm just running around in circles at this point. God damn it. You know, actually, in hindsight, I might need her to have her. I might need Livia to keep having her existential nightmare, so I can talk about other stuff with her. Because the moment I ease her burdens, she just doesn't. She just thanks me for doing it and walks away and doesn't let me talk. I'll figure it out later. Let's see if we can explore some more of the city. This is the way to the cistern, I guess. Existence is pain. Life can be amusing. Yep. Yeah, sure. Give me the money. I mean, I have yet to find a use for all this money. Like, how much money do I even have at this point? 2,000 denarii. Oh, this is like right where I start. Okay. Cool. What about, what's up here? Let's climb this. We'll see where this aqueduct leads. I'm going to go see what's on that. Take this coin pouch. Wow, 250 money. If only I had a thing to spend it on. You know, I can actually probably save a life or something by doing that. I'll think about it. Last, I want monies. Yeah, but you know, there's nothing really to spend in this game. Oh, so this is the way to the temple. And there's a shortcut at least, so I won't have to walk all the way back. Who are you?
I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far? Ah, another stoic, perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid.
Walking empty-handed with no weapons in first person.
But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
What? Why? Why is it making you anxious? I have a weapon. I have a bow. Alright, so what's your story?
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber.
Sam, you should see me play horror games sometimes. I turn even like the scariest shit into comedies.
Long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
How did you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago.
So a lot of these people are from when Rome was burning.
We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
God? Don't you mean the gods?
Oh yes, of course. A slip of the tongue.
Let's talk about something else. You know a way out of you.
I'm afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if you're desperate...
Horror is not for me. I have a weak brain.
Look into it, I suppose.
No, it's not just funny commentary.
Then I suppose
that's the
we're
thing.
Stuck here until the gods.
I play everything like I'm the protagonist of Gurren Lagann or something. Well, thanks. I'll look into it.
It works out.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if
any game I play turns into a comedy game. I'm not even joking.
Have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand,
I might actually do a playthrough of the original, like the remake of the first Resident Evil after this. I'm not sure yet.
Are born with a tendency towards sin, and that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
That's nonsense. I don't think people are fundamentally good. I think people are fundamentally good, yes.
You don't think that's a little naive?
Yes, I do keep bitch-slapping ghosts. I keep trying to bitch-slap ghosts. That jumping out of nowhere.
Torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and cheer.
I stand by what I said.
I wish I shared your faith.
So you're a Christian?
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but...
Yes, like I said, I can make anything into a comedy.
There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were...
So, like, for context though, I don't like the kind of horror games where you're supposed to be hiding from things and you don't really have a way to fight back. I like stuff like Resident Evil and Silent Hill where you can fight back. Like, the horror is the gameplay part, not that, oh, things are supposed to be spooky because you can't fight.
Even if I had seen it, and I'm not saying I have, I couldn't in good conscience give it to you. That's all I'll say.
Blackmail this poor woman.
Even if I had seen it, and
okay,
what
forget.
you're doing is disgusting.
Okay, she won't get blackmailed.
It was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Hello?
Oh, no.
What's happening?
No. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a
Oh,
man
this
who
is the
treats
dude
me like an animal?
I know,
whose note we
I know
found.
Things are hard for you right now.
I think.
They're hard for
But
all of us.
I think one of
We're all in this together.
we found a note. Yeah.
Please just think this through.
Is suicide a sin?
It could be the sin that seals all of our fates.
I mean, yeah, Christianity calls suicide a sin, but is it really a sin?
Please, Orpheus. Help him.
Can you die in the underworld?
If he goes
I mean,
through
yeah,
with it, it could be
I
the end of
guess.
us all.
I don't think this is the underworld. I think this has some
I've never had to deal
similarities
with
to the
this sort of
concept of
thing.
the underworld.
Please, you need to talk to him.
You know what? For some reason, my mouse is... Yeah, there you go. Oh, I think the game's just broken at this point. Like, I think I have to restart the game. Just give me a quick second. Let me switch to my wonderful face as I restart the game. You know what? Let me load the last game. Need to save. The game wouldn't let me control the mouse. It got weird. Maybe just purgatory, maybe, but like that's the thing. I don't think this is an afterlife in general. It would explain a lot, but I think that's just way too convenient. And like, what the fuck meaning does death have when you're dead?
Salve, Fred. Welcome. If you're not on edge, well... all been where you are
Back
now.
to a conversation with her.
I remember when
I'm just gonna skip through most of her dialogue because
Here,
you already saw it.
but-
Just, you know.
Oh, we were a scuff. I would. Oh. Oh yeah. If you, I don't. If that.
Get back to the good bits.
I'd like it on and that. You don't in a. There was a. Even if I had. All right.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. Orpheus, what are you doing?
That's...
What?
Why do you...
I know. Please just think this through.
Okay, so it's working now. Great.
Please,
I think it's
help
working.
him. If he
Yeah.
goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with.
Do you really think the suicide could break the
I
golden
don't
rule?
know, but it's a crime for slaves to take their own lives, and a debt bondsman isn't far off.
Wow. That is shady as fuck.
Thank you.
How would I react? Maybe that's not the...
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on... I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis man.
I need to look up what a Culus Cumulatus means. Detect language. Culus Cumulatis. Okay, it's not in detect language, so where's the Latin option? Well, Culus means asshole, as it turns out. So, hey, the more you know.
Leolus for the rest of my life. I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Orpheus, no!
He can try the suicide again.
I can't believe he went through. That was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him.
His suicide doesn't break the golden rule. What does that mean?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
What happens now?
Let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, and I'd best...
Oh, dude literally straight up fell into... Like, he killed himself by falling into Malleolus' villa. I still do want to actually explore this temple. I wonder if I can go inside. It's locked. That sucks. Okay, what's this? How can you pass this test if you don't know the rules? Yes, that's very important. That's a good point. Oh no, God. Oh, thank God. I honestly thought I was going to take fall damage from that jump. Hey, something here. A fancy ass door under the temple. Okay. Is it supposed to be a Sisyphus reference? I can't go there. I thought there'd be something there, honestly. Have you already done this? I don't think there's a point in me going back in there. Hell, we jumped off of this fucking zipline. What I should do next? Yo! Lay it on me. What do you need help with? Nothing? Cool. Let's go talk to Malleolus. See what he has to say about the dead dude in his court. Alright, I already looted that one.
On your best behavior, I trust?
Shut up.
Horatius, how's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and
Oh!
elected
Huh.
magistrate. Yes, thank you. I'm
That's a corpse, I guess. Did this fucker just not notice?
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you.
I want you to withdraw from the election.
Why?
Because as soon as you win, you're going to break the golden rule.
Don't talk nonsense.
You're going to arrest Sentius for treason and sentence him to death by gladiatorial combat.
Could you possibly know that?
I know all your
Nonsense.
secrets.
This is nonsense. I don't know how you know about my plans, but I'm absolutely sure Sentius is involved somehow. And now, I'm going to enjoy watching Domitius kill him even more. Now, get out of here!
Honestly, more than anything, I just want to ask him, about the dude who killed himself because this is nonsense. Because his unchecked capitalism. Talk to Sentius. Where is this bastard?
Oh, another one fresh out of the baths, I take it.
Who are you?
I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you
Hey,
want?
fuck you, I'm not a barbarian.
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited. What are you doing in here?
Charming.
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and, well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone. I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the Harpies? That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too
Debatable
busy
that you're not a
looking to
barbarian.
look
I
for
see.
her. So he's letting
I
Horatius
eat
do the heavy
fine.
lifting.
I
Some
eat
good
with
that's done.
etiquette. When did you last see her?
It was 3 days ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
Was she seeing someone?
I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me.
Why is that?
Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
Is it possible her lover was involved?
I don't know, but it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience. All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here in the city.
Oh, hey. I know. That her lover was that dude. Wow, that was a loud sneeze. Thankfully, I hit the mute button at the right time. Sorry about that. But hey, I know who the boyfriend is. Huh. Sentius, Sentia, Sentilla, why are names also familiar?
You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding.
She's kind of growing on me.
To be sold at market. His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest. And my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Scintilla.
Oh, you look surprisingly relaxed about your sister's disappearance.
Why? Because I'm on this couch and not pacing about the villa, wasting energy. I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
Just an observation.
If you must know, I'm here because my father has forbidden me from leaving the villa. I couldn't bear to lose you too, he says, as if he loves me, and not because he needs at least one daughter he can trade off.
That's all the
So
questions
you'll
I
help me
had.
Find her.
I'll do it.
Oh, thank you. You should probably take a look through her room. It's the one just by the front door.
Hey, she's suddenly a lot more cooperative, so there. She's not that bad anymore. I'll get right on it.
Thank you.
Let's check out Sentilla's room. Brass has been polished into a rudimentary mirror which has been used for applying makeup. Oh, I guess this. Okay, mirrors. Way back, just shiny reflective surfaces. Small vial, perfume, oil, okay. I don't take the money. I have too much money in any case. Note from Centilla. Centilla to Sentius and Sentia. May Clementia give you the strength to forgive me. I'm sorry to have to leave you this way, but I have found a way to escape and I must take it. I hope we meet again someday. Okay. Had they just not seen a fucking letter? It was literally just sitting on the... Jesus. What is up with these idiots?
That's my room. Leave before I call Horatius.
Oh, she could see me. Okay. Yeah, I need to talk. You fuckers just missed this one random fucking letter.
What have you discovered?
I found a letter in her room to which mentioned her plan to escape.
What? Really? I swear, I searched her room top to bottom and never saw that.
You're a fucking idiot.
I wonder how I could have missed it. Strange, but well done, I suppose. But it's odd. It was only a few months ago that Sentilla's friend Yulia let slip she was planning an escape of her own. And yet, Yulia's still here. You should go and speak with her. Find out if she knows anything. She lives in the villa next door.
Okay. I'm still not done.
What have you discovered?
I know who she was seeing. It was Ulpius.
Oh, really? That commoner in debt bondage next door thought he could win over a magistrate's daughter. That's awfully bold of him. I can see why she worked so hard to keep it a secret. Quick, go and find him and ask him what he knows.
He's dead. I've spoken to him already and he's beside himself about her disappearance. I don't think he's responsible.
Oh, I see. Well, it was worth a try, I suppose. Just promise me you won't give up on her.
Alright, I promise. What other things can I talk to her about? Does she have to turn around every time so she has to do the turning animation every time I try to talk to her? I was hoping I could talk to you about something else. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing God who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent God would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
That's fair. Fair question.
Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
But at least we know blasphemy doesn't break the Golden Rule.
I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
It's definitely real.
Oh, and I suppose I'll just have to take the word of a know-nothing barbarian.
Jesus Christ, I'm helping her find her sister and she's still calling me a barbarian. You talk about Sentilla?
What have you discovered?
Oh, nothing new, nothing yet. I'll keep investigating. Cool. Yo!
We're finally alone. Is that a...
Yeah, okay. We had this conversation, I'm in a hurry.
Brash, but...
I was hoping to ask you some questions about my investigation. Oh, okay, there's nothing new, okay. What do you think of the Golden Rule?
I've always considered my guiding star to be our survival and prosperity. Give the gods what they want and we all... I trust that...
What's your story?
Imperiosus is my name. Though magic, before I wound up here, I was a decurion in the cavalry of Imperial Rome, helping protect civilization from the barbarians.
How do you come to be magistrate?
7 months ago, uncontested because of my command experience. They're supposed to be annual, but I agreed to hold it sooner. Unfortunately, it just seems to have an...
How do you end up here?
And I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor. Now the port is usually bustling, but just as our guests arrived, waves of people began running toward the river from streets and alleyways. They were trying to escape a terrible fire. The next thing I knew, I was waking up on a river.
So he also died in a way.
And discovered that lonely temple. You can probably figure out.
What's a decurion?
Cavalry officer.
Okay.
I had 30 men under my command.
Why are you still wearing it?
As magistrate, I usually wear a toga, but today I may need to survive.
Okay, cool. Yeah, makes sense. No way out of here?
I'd have led.
Okay, can you talk about who's going to break the Golden Rule? Okay. I've already figured out how to stop at least one person from breaking it. What happens now?
If you've stopped one person from breaking it and you're still here, then there must be someone else. Allow me to explain. When I discovered the ritual to Proserpina, the instructions came with the
Warning about Kratos is
this. If you do anything to change the course of history in such a way that your very being here is impossible, you will have created a paradox. To illustrate, when the golden rule is broken, I will open the doorway that will... If you manage to succeed in saving our lives, then I will have no reason to open the doorway, and you will never have come here. A paradox. You see?
Okay.
The same thing would happen if you, say, inadvertently, allowed me to die. If I can't summon you, then you can't be here, obviously. If either of those things were to happen, I am given to understand you would be flung back to your original time, having... So the fact that you are still here means someone is going to...
I think so.
It looks like you'll have to continue your investigation. Of course.
I think I know who it is. Malleolus. When he wins the election, he's going to convict you of treason and sentence you to death.
What? That's... I'm speechless. How do you know? Of course, this isn't your first loop, is it? Well then...
It's interesting that even he's calling it a loop.
Winning the election. I expect you'll need some kind of leverage on him, but I can't be seen to be involved in this, of course. You'd better not waste any time. And Miss...
I'll get right on it. There's more. My man, there's more.
Of course. Yeah.
Decius. He asked for help figuring out how to turn people into gold to make money.
He asked for help. You're not...
Not anymore.
But still, he's been trying to enlist help with this for months. Even if you don't help him, it's only... Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
It's him.
Well then, in that case, as magistrate, I hereby declare him...
Won't that break the golden rule?
I don't believe so, no. It's not a...
Do we need to give him a trial first?
So now you're an expert on Roman law, are you? Listen to me. We are cut off from the Empire down here, fending for ourselves on the brink of annihilation. Time to dispense with legal procedure, it would be now. Think of it as an act of preemptive self-defense. Think of the...
This doesn't feel right to me.
Then perhaps you would prefer the feeling of being responsible for the death. Now is not the time for cowardice in the guise of...
How would I execute him?
Any way you can. I would think that bow you're carrying...
I'll take care of it. I'm going to see if executing this asshole is the right choice. Because fuck him, you know what? I really fucking hate him. Piece of shit.
All weapons are to be tossed into the chasm.
Keeping an eye
Magistrate's
on
orders.
things,
Salve. Hello there, friend. May I say, that is a...
Took it from the Shrine of Diana only to discover you'd locked me inside with angry hornets. I managed to escape, and after a harrowing ordeal in the palace, I'm traveling back in time. Here I am.
Are you well, stranger? Have you been out in the sun too long? You seem a little... confused? Perhaps you should go and see Lucretia in a clinic. Very well. Another...
The many shall
that was a sin.
suffer for the sins of the one.
I'll steal this before I bounce. Let's go, we gotta loop the time. Sentius, my man. All right, we're back.
Salve, friend. Mind tell...
He takes care of some things urgently. You to some guy, save him. Stop Fabia from entering the shrine. That's it. Go as fast as you can. Alright, cool. Let's see if we can save that dude from killing himself.
Welcome.
Actually, I need to talk to
Alright,
Ulpius.
well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there.
That's the idea.
What?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my...
I know things are hard. Please, please just think this through.
I'm sorry, but I just...
Please, I'll help him.
I'll talk to him. Is this what Centilla would want?
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
You'd never believe me if I told you.
Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Maybe I can help solve your problem.
It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact.
Oh god damn it.
She's already swallowed hemlock this morning.
Okay, I have to
If
save her
backed
also.
out now I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
What if I can help her too?
No. Time's up. I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love.
I have to save her first. Cool.
Orpheus, no! I can't... I'll have to let everyone know what happened, and
Alright, so I'll have to save her first. I have to do it in the same loop. Do I have the thing? Yep, I have the thing. I don't think I've been there. Well, I think I'm going to take a break now. It's like almost 4:30. We'll take a quick 15 minutes, 5 to 15 minutes, and get back to this in soonish. In the meantime, I'm just gonna put on my favorite to be continued screen here, and I'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes. And we are back. Let's get back into the game. And figure out a bunch of other shit. I'm not talking to Lucretia yet. No, not yet. We still have to figure out what happened to Scintilla. You know what? I'm going to try to focus on this one. Convince that dude to run for election. Let's go into the... I think these are the slums in a weird way. The houses. How about that? Galerius from Magistrate countered by I would rather drink Aurelia's special brew. Okay. Read a poem. Life has been torturous as the seven labors of Hercules, often defeated and enslaved, yet I would rather suffer it all again gladly. Because each loss, wound, and tragedy brought me to you. Radiant as Rome's sacred flame, your bright warmth nourishes my soul. I know I can never touch you, any more than hold Vestas' flame. But to watch and love you from afar, bathing in your glow is enough. Ah, the zipline. He's the one who gave me the zipline thing.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Hi, let's talk to her.
Olivia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Let's talk to Aurelia.
Oh, you're here. And I hope I'm not being too... There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before.
You're as charming as you are beautiful.
Coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
You came on to me.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least...
Oh, I got an
do
achievement for
business.
fucking that up. Okay.
So, what brings you to my tavern?
I'm looking for Khabash. Have you seen him?
Not for a few weeks now. Last time I saw him, I remember because they kept looking over their shoulders as if they didn't want anyone else to know. The one word I kept hearing was vanish.
What's your story?
Let it go.
Do you know a way out of here?
Normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink.
That's cute, but seriously, do you know a way out?
Straight to business, huh? I can work with that. As a matter of fact, I'm happy to tell you all about it, but... So, how...
Tell me more about what I'd be buying.
Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city ever again.
Isn't it kind of unethical to keep all these people trapped here knowing there's a way out?
I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share. Ethical? That's just good business. Now, do you want it or not?
If you have a way out, why haven't you used it yourself?
Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. I like my life here. One day, maybe, but not now.
How do I know this isn't a scam?
If I took your money without giving you what I promised, I'd be breaking the golden rule, wouldn't I? And I have no interest in doing that.
Here's your 1,000 denarii. I have so much I don't care.
Impressed. Didn't take you long to gather quite the little fortune. And now for my end of the bargain. Here is your way out.
Hemlock. Is this some kind of joke?
This is hemlock. Drink this and your life will be over in no time. Because the only way out of here is death. Congratulations on your purchase.
I'll be needing a refund, thanks.
Sorry, a deal's a deal. No refunds.
Give me my money or I'll tell everyone about your scam.
There's a reason everyone else who bought my way out has kept it quiet. And it's that they didn't want everyone else to know just how foolish they'd been. Do you?
It's obviously a scam. How has it not broken the golden rule?
I offered to sell you a way out, and I did. It's death. There's nothing illegal about that. And I should know. This isn't exactly the first time I've made this deal, and it won't be the last.
How would I just take it back by force?
And break the golden rule? You might be a little slow, but I don't think you're that slow.
Hand it over before I put an arrow through your face.
Warpace, do you know what you've done?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Durkis!
Okay, I should probably run. Go die, my man.
Salve, friend.
You have to do this fast.
Alright, I'll go.
I have to go save Yudia. Oh no, fuck. That was so stupid. So stupid. So dumb.
Oh. Alright, I'll go.
There we go.
Oh! Greetings and salutations.
What are you doing in here? She needs the resin. What? Quick, give Yulia. Yulia. Hopefully in a moment she should... That was extraordinary.
Saved
How did
this
you
woman.
know she needed this exact...
Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Look, if you don't... That was like the gods hit. You just saved a person's life and you should be proud of yourself. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help. That's a shame.
I'll come back to talk to her later. First, I need to go and save that idiot from killing himself. Why is the fucking temple such a walk? Like, holy shit, they should really make... This temple should be accessible to the masses, goddammit. I have to tell the dude that Yulia is safe. And there's no point to him killing himself.
Welcome. All right. Well.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no! 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 Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man?
Oh, I can't skip this shit. Yeah.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Please help him.
Alright, well, see this.
Well, you don't. If I back.
I've already saved Yulia's life, and I'd like to help you too.
Oh, really? But we're still in debt bondage to that.
Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both our debts.
Yulia and I are in debt bondage to Malleolus.
Push him. Why would I push him? The poor dude's just trying to escape his debts by killing himself.
It will take to buy our freedom.
That's a horrible thing to do to someone. And you get yourself into debt.
So it's my time out.
Oh no, fuck me.
Wherever you are.
God damn it.
Love. I'm sorry.
Orpheus, no!
Fuck it, I'll get all the information I can out of Yulia first.
I'll have and I.
Am I don't have that. Oh, I do. Oh, thank God I do. Okay, cool. I don't have to kill the dude and steal the medicine before the time loops again. Thankfully. मार दो साले को. क्यों? Let's go talk to Yulia. How much money do I have? I need like another 200. I wonder if this chest is still looted. Oh, wonderful. I have 2 grand now. So all the chests also reset. That's good to know, I guess. There's a reason why I enjoy... Hey, I enjoy random carnage as much as anyone else. But you know, there's a time and a place, Sam. Time and a place.
May Apollo keep you safe. Feeling all right?
Talk about Yulia. Do you hear her say anything about escaping?
How did you know that? Yes, she did mutter something.
Let's talk about something else.
Gladly.
I'll be going now. Yulia, we need to talk.
Oh.
I like her hair.
It's you. Sorry. I'm still a bit... Was there something you want?
Can I ask what happened to you?
As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
I want to know how someone poisoned you without breaking the golden rule.
The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler.
Claudia, huh? That who poisoned you?
Please, just
yeah, she's got a cool haircut.
Leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
I can't help unless you tell me what happened.
Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you?
Yes, I am the big bad guy from Resident Evil 3.
You, but it's a long saga.
I have all the time in the world.
I'd been here about a week. When it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
Thinking you'd be out of here before you ever had a chance to pay back the loan?
Out of it, but yes. I was surprised he agreed to it, to be honest. But I was so happy to have the money I didn't question it. I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was?
Hemlock, right?
You figured it out already. I wish I'd been so astute. Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her.
Oh wow,
And
what
that's when
assholes.
I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning. That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the Golden Rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife Claudia was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock.
So you poisoned yourself?
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I'm...
You're not exactly innocent in all of this.
Don't you think I know that? I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So what'll happen to you now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me, only this time I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
Can I do anything to help?
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the Golden Rule.
That's fucked up, Sam.
Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
How much would it cost to buy your freedom?
A lot. But it doesn't matter. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month. He's probably already thrown him. If so, I'd never be able to...
Perhaps I can help him too.
I doubt you could make it up to the block.
Yeah, but
in
there's a
time.
time and place, Sam.
I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but... thank you.
I just have to get
May
them
Apollo
2,000 yen.
keep you safe.
Yen no. Denari.
Citizen. Name's Rufius.
Any idea where I'd find a Roman plaque?
No idea.
Come on, I helped treat your rheumatism.
What?
Where do you think you got the willow bark?
Oh, I think I have seen that plaque. Sorry I lied. Can't be too careful these days. Head into the caves behind the theater. Turn right, then right again. Oh, and here. You'll need this key.
Awesome.
You didn't get that from me.
Thanks, man.
See you around.
Shiny. Salve and welcome. Need something?
What's your story?
There's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can.
How do you end up here?
I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me, a fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I guess I must have fell asleep, because when I opened them again, I was in a forest by a river. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the
She died of an
trapdoor
STD,
temple,
huh?
and here I am.
I think it was an STD.
It's nice of you to say, but you should save your sympathy. Lots of people here need it more than I do.
Do you know a way out of here?
You've been here a few moments and you're desperate to get out already? Why not give the place a chance before you try to leave? Good people here. Galerius works hard on the farm so I can put food on our tables, and Lucretia tries to keep us healthy. My friend Georgius is always mending our clothes, and Virgil makes sure these old walls don't fall down around us. Well, he does his best. I'm just saying, there are worse places.
I don't belong
Well,
here.
I can tell from your funny accent you're not from around.
What do you think about the golden rule?
I try not to worry about it. I mean,
Have you met people?
you're funny. I bet my friend Georgius will like you. And knows it. And I'm sure he'd love to chat. He'll be just across the...
I'll be going now.
All right.
For now, I'm going to check out that fucking amphitheater.
How'd you do?
Piece of shit.
Hello there, friend. May I say?
You'd never believe me if I told you.
Well, I'll take your word for it. But perhaps...
For the right price, I'll tell you where you can get your own.
Now you're talking, I'm interested. How about 100 denarii?
5,000 denarii.
Oh, that's a little excessive, don't you think? It's not the bow of Ulysses we're talking about.
Think of it as an investment. A few little coins in exchange for riches beyond imagining.
All right. But I'm going to need you to tell me before I pay up.
In that case, deal's off.
Wait. Let's not be too hasty, friend. I just want a little assurance that I can trust you, that's all.
You're going to have to take your chances. I managed to get this board, didn't I? Well, the golden rule won't allow me to not deliver on my promises.
I suppose you're right. All right, you drive a hard bargain, but here's your money. Now.
That's easy. Fuck this guy. You know, I'm gonna fucking fuck him for riches every fucking time. It's in the shrine of Diana.
What? But I already knew that, you imbecile. Everyone knows that. I can't take that golden bow because stealing from the goddess in her own shrine would break the golden rule. You promised to tell me where I could get one of my own.
You can take it and you'll be able to keep it for the rest of your life.
What is this? some kind of joke?
You gave me what I wanted, I gave you what I promised.
I don't believe this is happening.
Fuck you, asshole. This was fun. We should do it again sometime.
Don't even talk to me.
Yeah, fuck you. I don't want to talk to you. I got 5 grand from you. That's enough. Bust. Minerva. Bust of Ares. Okay. Is he still angry? I want him to still be angry.
Don't even talk to me.
Yeah. Make sure I have enough money. Okay, great. 8,000. Fantastic. You were set to take a right and then right again, right? Yep. And right. Ah, yeah, this place.
What are you doing here? Please leave.
Pluto, father of riches. That's the plaque.
I said please leave. You're trespassing.
I could have... Huh. Creeped in from the other way. Divya's place. Alright, so I can save that dude and Yulia. Oh! Is that how I get that fucking... Okay then. I'm gonna try that one more time. No. Ah, missed. Hey, what's this?
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
I wasn't, but now I am.
Cap at murder, aren't you?
Why shouldn't I go down there?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal. So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go one day, a few weeks back, He comes out, said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right?
Trust the Carthaginian,
Anyway,
of course.
a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go, so I go down after him, and hunched over him was something that made my blood a creature.
Wouldn't that have broken the golden
If
rule?
it was a man, maybe. But more like a Strix, or some Versipalus that feeds on human flesh. I didn't stick around to see
What do you do?
any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there.
I'm still going down there.
Well,
Ah, it's one of these. I also want to check this place out before I continue. An emaciated human-like creature splattered in gold appears to have been crushed from death while escaping, entering the cistern from the cave beyond. Okay. The amphora of arrows. Should I go into the water? Oh, there's a whole thing there. First, I want to climb up that thing. Maybe that's what the statues mean when they say wade against the currents or some shit. Fucking platforming in this game. Wow, I can't believe my character actually made that jump. Huh. Hey, who's this? Italian plumber is the name of the achievement I got for this. Lady crying. Why is she tied up? What the fuck is this?
You. Who are you? Did he send you?
I'm Keychain and nobody sent me.
Do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What's going on here?
I'm Centilla.
Oh!
I found a way out
Oh shit!
through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
Who is he?
Sentius.
Oh!
My adoptive father. Furies helped me.
Huh.
I'll castrate and crucify him.
How hasn't this broken the golden rule?
He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Holy shit, what a twist. Where's the way out?
Behind me. There's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key.
What will you do if I release you?
I'm going to take that key from around his neck. I'm done caring about the golden rule.
What about the others?
There won't be enough time.
What if I round everyone up so they're ready to escape once the golden rule is broken?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that?
Let's get out of here. Fuck it. You know what?
Thank you. Now follow. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
Okay.
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she?
You're human garbage, you know that?
So that is how it's going to be. Oh well, this doesn't change anything for me. It's a shame, really. If you'd just done what you were supposed to, you'd have been looping through time forever until you gave up and killed yourself. Just like that soft-hearted pleb, Al.
You remember Al?
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life. Just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you where he was so quickly. I'd have preferred if you'd given me more time to enjoy the trappings of my success. How many extra days did you give me? Just the 4? Not many. But don't worry, I'm sure there'll be another useful idiot who comes along after you're dead. In any case, there's no escape for you except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Better to end it all now than find out what awaits you beyond that portal. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
So you asked me to figure out who was going to break the golden rule, knowing I would fail every time?
Of course. There's no way you could have succeeded. Every soul who has ever found themselves here has broken the golden rule eventually. It is inevitable. Man will always sin sooner or later. Any idiot could tell you this. But where others might see tragedy, I saw opportunity. As I told you the first time we met, I found a way to cheat death. By reliving the same day over and over again forever. And I will continue living long after your dust.
You knew there was a way out and even locked up your own daughter to keep it a secret? Why?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all. Over and over
Wow,
again.
what an asshole.
For eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely. To cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
Let's see you cheat your way out of this.
Do you really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bow?
I probably could, but I'm going to let her have this one.
Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
Yeah, fuck this asshole. Burn him alive.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. Hey, what's happening to you? That light, it's so bright.
Huh. What the fuck? Okay.
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright.
Albert, I came in here to find you.
Oh, here I am.
I was hoping you'd know who I am. I'm Keychain.
Funny you should ask. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kind of rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name.
Welcome back, Settings. Chop up some testicles. Great, you missed a thing about a girl wanting to castrate her father.
Freed an imprisoned woman named Scintilla, who then murdered her captor, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said the attack caused golden statues to come alive, hunting down everyone in the city and turning them into gold. Apparently, the only person to survive was Scintilla, while the stranger disappeared in a flash of light.
Actually, that was me.
What? You're saying you...
When I first arrived here in the present day, I found your corpse hanging from a noose.
I'm sorry, come again?
I still have the suicide note you carved into this tablet. Here.
Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar? I've spent a lifetime in this place going around and around in circles. This is disturbing. But I don't understand how I could have written it.
It was written by a different version of you. I changed the past and your fate.
I'm not following.
I helped Scintilla kill the man who opened the portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this.
Now you're getting it.
I guess you saved my life then, as well as helping that poor woman to escape. That's a lot to take in.
Enough talk. How about we get out of this place?
Maybe we can escape through the same aqueduct Scintilla used, if we can find it.
It's right here in this cistern. Follow me. Hey, weird. I guess I got an ending. Huh. But I didn't really learn anything. I'll have to play more of this game. I basically stumbled into this ending on accident.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
Good idea.
Go on ahead. I'll be there soon.
Yeah, I'll probably be playing at least one more session of this game to figure out some more of the story because I kind of found the ending by complete accident. The whole reason I found the ending is because a dude told me not to go there and I didn't like that dude, so I was like, fuck you, I'm gonna go there. What if Karen is still there? Karen seems to be there.
You're back. But you're alone.
I'm not joking, that's literally why I found the... That's how I found the ending. An ending. I'm sure there are more endings.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
I discovered your real name is Karen.
I see.
Hmm.
I thought you might. Well, now you know.
I don't want to play Ghost of Tsushima. I already finished it. The game is not that good. It was alright. Who are you really?
You can just call me Caroline, if you like. I'm sorry I was not completely...
This game is nothing like Ghost of Tsushima.
I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience,
that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
What truth is that?
But you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld,
Yeah, that's an ending.
has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
How did I die?
Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know?
Yes, I want to know.
As you wish. You were murdered. You were exploring an old tomb when you discovered a cache of forgotten relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient origin. Unfortunately, as you emerged into daylight, you were set upon by 2 thieves. A nearby hiker saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid, trying to help you recover your bounty. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later. That man's name was Al Worth.
Oh, so Al was a friend.
You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Karen's Opal by some. And so it was my duty to bring you here.
What's so special about these coins?
Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths, to pay the ferrymen for passage across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world.
Technically a stranger, not a friend, yeah.
Were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here.
Why?
That is a question you would have to ask him, if that were still possible, in light of the path you have chosen. I am just his servant, doing his bidding. Only now, I find myself bereft of purpose. You see, the coins on you and Al were the last of the 1,000 in existence. There is nobody else to ferry here, nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
Can you return us to the land of the living?
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years ago. Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of, well, my new friend here. I know how crazy that sounds.
Maybe not that crazy. That woman. I don't suppose her name was Scintilla?
How could you... What?
She left a tablet of her own. I stumbled across it while I was waiting here. I think she meant for you to read it. Here, take a look.
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Sentia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius, poor Dooley, and the others.
That leads me to think that we can save all of them.
Their blood is on my hands. Not
Buy all
yours.
the beer when you get to the living room.
I will
Yeah.
live with the consequences
But yeah, I think
of
like
my
if I play this right, I can save all the right
do
people.
is move forward, trying to show others the same compassion you showed me. I promise you that saving my life will not be for nothing. Scintilla.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story, but first,
You two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
Alright, Karen. Caron. Ferry us home. Ending 2 of 4, okay. There's 4 endings. Yeah, I should try. I'll try confronting the god of the underworld at some point. Right now, I think I'm ready to take a bit of a break from this game. This is fantastic. This is a phenomenal game. I want to play more of it. Because here's the credits. This is the insane part. Here are the credits. These are the developers. 3 people. They got actual historians to help consult. This is great. Like, I like seeing the faces, like putting faces to names. Galerius was awesome. He was a great guy. Georges was also pretty good. And, you know, it's nice. They seem to have gotten a lot of, like, smaller voice actors. Like, people who are not that famous. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. That was my bread guy. And my dog often goes insane whenever the doorbell rings. So, it is what it is. I can't say I recognize any of the voice actors from any other thing I might have played or watched. But it's great. They all did a pretty good job. Just hiding my face to make sure that the credits get all your attention. These people did a great job in making a fun game. With a cool mystery that I'm looking forward to solving later on down the line. And that has been the Forgotten City. Fun game. I got an ending accidentally. I'll probably be trying this game again later. But we'll take a bit of a break. Tomorrow we'll try a couple of games, probably. We'll likely be playing, what do you call it? Let's see now. We'll likely play Jupiter Hell for a bit and check out Partisans 1941. Let me double check the name. Partisans 1941. Yeah, we'll be playing those two tomorrow. I've done the tutorial for Jupiter Hell. That's pretty cool, the tutorial. So I'm looking forward to playing a bit of that. And that'll be mostly light. It's all turn-based stuff that with pause, and like I'll be chatting a lot more about random shit during that. So tune in tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be playing something completely different, like very different games from what we've been playing so far. And thank you for joining me. It was fun. Thank you, Sam, the Junkless Sam, my new follower, and thank you, Syrinx, for joining me again. And until next time, see you.